Hey everybody, Super Sportsman 2010 here, and basically my video today is about the new MacBook 2010, which they released yesterday's, and there's already reviews about it. Now, before I get into this information about MacBooks and all this stuff, I have to say, you know what, I gotta respect MacBook. I mean, there's a lot of people out there saying, you know what, they got the best software in the world. They got the best computers in the world. I mean, you know, do they really have the best computers in the world? Are you really paying the price? I mean, I've heard of people already shitting themselves in the ass because MacBooks, they die within 10 days. These MacBooks are supposed to come with very good hardware, very expensive hardware, but they put cheap ass shit in the MacBooks. Unlike Windows, and unlike other computer companies like HP, Dell, Gateway, Toshiba, they put cheap ass shit in there, and we all know their freaking customer service sucks. They fucking suck ass. And the video that I'm using, the web computer that I'm actually filming this video, Asus, a G1S, this laptop, this company, they're supposed to have the best motherboards in the world, but they die within a year? Come on. The computer that I'm fucking using right now, this computer when it came out was $2,000 on the market. And there are people on the internet saying, oh, my fucking motherboard died within 1 year. But I mean, do they have shitty service? Yeah. But anyways, let's get to the MacBook. There's already opinions and reviews surfacing to regard to it, and many gadget junkies and techies delight at this, myself included, because we all know people who just have to have the latest thing out on the market when it comes to electronics. But what are some of the main takeaways to consider if you're thinking of making the purchase yourself? Retail price, these fucking computers, they generate from $1,000 to $1,800. Capabilities compared with other Apple products. You know, is this shit gonna last? How long is it gonna last? Is the hardware on this fucking computer pretty good? Improvements made from the last MacBook Air could play major roles in your decision to buy. But you know what? Let's just get to the point out of the way right off the bat. The issue of money. If the main factor in deciding which laptop is right for you happens to be a price, the MacBook Air is probably not for you because, like I said, $1,000 is for the cheapest model. I mean, when you want to buy something with computers, and this is how I am when it comes to computers, I look at price, and I am like, alright, I'm a college student, let's see how much money I have in my budget. If I have one of like freaking $7,000 in my fucking bank account, then yeah, I am gonna fucking buy a MacBook. But I want to look at how long this shit is gonna last. You know, like I said, I probably would not even buy a fucking MacBook at fucking Best Buy, because Best Buy are the most worthless pieces of shit. They are the fucking clusterfuck company, and I hope they really do go out of business. And I will tell you my horror experience with Best Buy in an upcoming video. But anyways, I would go to the Apple store and buy a laptop over there, and I would like to see how their customer service treats me as a computer consumer. Caroline once, she said in her review that the new MacBook is very inspired by the Apple iPad, which hopefully I do get that shit someday. Hopefully I get that shit for Christmas. And the iPhone. I don't have an iPhone. For example, it uses the same FaceTime video chat features which can be found on the latest version of the iPhone and iPod Touch. Similarly, Apple will also be introducing an app store for the MacBook Air, just like the stores for the iPad and iPhone apps. They also add in this article that I was reading that this latest version of Air will have 2 USB ports. I mean, I would like to see fucking Apple do something with 4 USB ports. I mean, my fucking Asus has fucking 4 USB ports. Fucking Apple has 2? Come on, they gotta fucking step it up. Apple, if you're watching this video, you gotta fucking do 4 USB ports for your laptops, where the previous versions had only 1. The previous model was reviewed on this very channel, YouTube, by Technology Guide, where the same issue was pointed out as both a plus and a minus. Although it did contain a mini DVI port for monitor out, the clean slit notebook was consistently remarked upon for having a serious lack of ports. Was Apple listening to these concerns from consumers when making the 2010 model? That's a question I want to fucking answer. If you're in the market for a laptop or notebook that is close in range to 1000, shares a lot of the same capabilities as Apple's other popular items, and has improved from the incarnation of itself, such as having an extra USB port, the new MacBook Air is probably right for you. Depending on how much you want to spend, like I said, if you want to go over the limit, spend $1,000 on the computer, go for it. If you really can't afford a computer like that, stick to Windows. I mean, I'm a Windows person myself. I love Windows. Right now, this Asus that I'm using runs Windows 7, and not Windows 7, Windows Vista, I beg your pardon. But, you know what, it's just, it really comes up to the point where, which computer do you want to buy? If you're an Apple, if you're Windows, whatever, your money, you spend it. But anyways, thanks for watching this video. I'm sorry for a lot of the freaking cuss words. I usually talk like this on the phone or at home, but my next video I am going to talk about Mozilla Firefox 4.0, and a lot of hype about that web browser. So until then, adios.